Hey guys, this is Mike with On Point Preparedness, and today I'm going to show you how to pack your bug out gear effectively so you can efficiently bug out if you so happen to be in the unfortunate situation where you need to do so. Alright, so in this example I've got my comms bag, but really the principles that apply here can go towards packing your primary bug out bag, medical bag, or comms bag, any bug out bag that you might have. Really, compartmentalization is the key. And so this was what I originally had for my communications gear. And it was just a simple canvas bag. And while it did have a lot of compartments to it, there just wasn't enough for communications because there's a lot of specialized gear and they're all different types. And so it was truly a mess in here. And I knew I needed something better. And when the money came around to it, I did upgrade. And so I've gone to this. And so this Pelican case was on a lightning deal on Amazon. If you haven't checked out Amazon's daily lightning deals, they have a lot of outdoor equipment there that's about 50% off, which is what this was. And so it really wasn't a bad price. I think right now this is going for $180. But it's a Pelican 1510, completely waterproof, which is ideal for my comms gear. And then on the inside, it came with Pick N Pluck foam, which is extremely awesome in terms of effectively packing up your gear. Because when you have it packed in this manner, you're less likely to forget things when you're packing it up if you need to bug out. It's also safe and secure. But then when you also need to deploy the gear, it's also extremely efficient because you put in the effort to get it all in this configuration. So the Pick N Pluck foam is only, I think, like $8 to $10 on Amazon, and you can cut it to size. So really, if you don't want to invest in the super expensive Pelican cases, you can get pretty much any type of case, Rubbermaid, or any other type of plastic case, and just stuff it with this stuff. Now this Pick N Pluck was pretty nice. If you can see on the camera, you can see it's split to where you just pop out these little squares, and it's held together by just a couple little seams. But all you do is just cut this in the shape that you want and just fill everything in. If you screw up, it's really not that big of a deal. You just get some Elmer's rubber cement or some adhesive spray and just stick it back together. So there is a little bit of design that you have to incorporate in the beginning. But after that, you know, it's just really easy to stick all your stuff in here. And so you see I've got one layer with handheld walkie-talkies. I've got some extra batteries, the actual ham radio here. And while some people use this for their cameras, and their cameras are big and it goes 2 layers deep, my equipment wasn't so big, and so I have 2 layers of gear. And so I made these little custom handles here to just pick up this whole unit, set it to the side, and I got more gear. And so the other thing you'll notice about this is it is a comms bag, but I also have other little goodies in there. With any of my bags, I tried to make them little mini survival kits in case I have to ditch my primary bag for whatever reason. And so I have some security measures here. I've got a knife. The Neve knife is very cheap, but an awesome and very durable knife. Life straw for water filter. Again, I'm not completely done packing this up, but I'm going to stick a lot of bank line in here, probably some type of shelter, like some emergency blankets or whatnot, because I still do have a lot of space, as you can see, to put things in here. But again, I customize everything to fit how I want it. It's safe, it's secure. If there's ever a hole missing in the foam, I know that I'm forgetting something. And so whether you use a regular canvas bag or you use the type of foam, compartmentalization is incredibly important. I see a lot of preppers out there that are doing things, you know, on a dime, and they try to repurpose gym bags or things like that, and that's perfectly fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But if you're sticking everything all into one compartment in your gym bag, it's going to not be ideal. You may be able to fit everything in there, but again, it's not going to be effective nor efficient. And so even if you don't go for this foam option, really do invest in smaller bags, smaller little canvas bags or even mesh bags, and try to compartmentalize all your different things. You have a compartment for medical, have a compartment for shelter, one for cooking. I can show you that in another video where I have my entire bug out bag compartmentalized, but that will be for a different time. The other thing I want to mention, and I'll expound on this in another video, is make sure you have an inventory checklist with each one of your bags. If you have bags that are full of all sorts of stuff, and maybe you just have them sitting around your house and you don't get to open your bag, maybe you're fortunate enough to be able to buy things and set them aside to where you never have to use them. You want to have an inventory so you know what's in it, because after a month or two passes, you're going to completely forget of everything that's in there, and you'd hate to tear the whole thing apart. So do keep an entire list of everything that you have in there, because odds are you're going to upgrade, buy new things, swap things in and out. And it's just a pain in the butt to have to unload your entire bag to figure out what the heck you have in it and then repack it all over again. So this is my proud new comms bag that I have set up here. Again, it still needs a little bit of work, but I was pretty excited to show you guys, and I know this is definitely going to help me to be a lot more organized. So hope this gave you some tips. I will put a couple links to the products that I purchased in the YouTube description. And thanks for watching On Point Preparedness.